It could be something as strange as fungus on a tree or an insect you've never seen before around your home, farm, or other property. However, you can now find out exactly what it is by going into the Ministry of Agriculture's new program, See Something, Say Something. The program was started after a number of sightings of various invasive species. The program has been gaining momentum, according to Acting Chief Agricultural Officer Michael James. He says there's a need to identify these invasive species, like this frog, which has been wreaking havoc in parts of the U.S., is now in the region.
We're seeing a particular, we call it a pest. It is the Cuban jumping frog that is actually having some serious impacts on the beehives in Jamaica. So once you have things like that, they will say to us, okay, look, this has become a pest, or we are finding this in our country, look out for this. There's one. If you do see something, or we find something now in Barbados that have not been found before, one, you have to definitely have the right identification. So we will submit it to a number of different agencies overseas. We can use University of Florida. We get help out of the USDA. We get help through CABI, which are all international agencies. And we also use our corresponding agencies here, like FAO or ICA, to help us to identify what the pest is.
Of concern with these invasive species is what they're actually doing to local crop production. Farmers whose okras have been destroyed, people who have found fungus in their soils, they're all concerned because agriculture is their livelihood. Mr. James says all of them may not be crop pests, but may still have an impact on the agriculture sector.
It might affect let's say your sheep or goats or whatever. So agricultural quarantine is important because it gives us an idea, or it aids us in preventing these type of organisms from entering the country. And you have to be we have to continue making this effort and letting people know that free trade doesn't mean you can bring anything or take anything out of the country.
He adds we need to be responsible to the country and prevent the spread of foreign species. So the next time you see something which you might think a little odd, awkward, or even amusing, don't take it for granted. It could be the difference between local food production and local food destruction. Wendy Burke, CBC News.